We continue with the Farrar Fenton Bible. This will be Farrar Fenton 2, and it will be in the Bible folder. Now, before we go to the notes, which are, of course, very, very important, what he will also do in this Bible, it not only does the wording as correctly as he can from the original languages, but also doesn't have the usual Bible where you don't know what's going on and what's being talked about. For example, let's look at the Joshua here, and what you will see in there, you'll notice, are different headings in different parts of it. It doesn't mean it's the same uh, part of that chapter particularly, but it's the part that talks about certain things going on. And it also, right next to many things, will give an approximate date of when it happened. Okay? Now, also, what he will do when he's talking about a certain book is to give the periods of in the book. In other words, in the book of Deuteronomy, it'll say speech one, where you won't find that in any other Bible. And then when you go past that, you'll go to another section that says Deuteronomy, speech two, end of the first oration, then speech two. And of course, there are notes here and there, but you will find that also, and then speech three, and you won't find that in any other Bible. And also, the format of the writing also makes a difference. Now, for example, if you are in certain parts of the Bible that are more poetic than just plain writing, you will find it put in that format as far as the writing goes. Now, let's take a look at Isaiah, for example, here. You will see it's more poetic than regular writing like you would find in a story or anything like that. And that is very important as well. And when you are in other places, now let's take a Jeremiah, for example. If you're looking Jeremiah, you find regular writing where what's going on. But notice on this page here, that is poetic. Why is it poetic? Because that is Jeremiah curses his birth. And it's not done as if it's a written piece, but it is his speaking. Now, you will find that often in here, for example, in other parts of the Bible where different people are speaking, it will give their names before they are speaking so you know who is speaking. Now, that's another thing that is done in here that you won't find in other Bibles very much either. So, each book, of course, has an introduction, and it does have a date, and it does have that kind of writing, plus notes. Now, the notes are also very important. We will get to those shortly, but this just gives you a sample of the way it's put together.